Hey, good morning. Today, I want to show you something that my daughter helped me put together. It's Your Carnivore Guide, Todd Yeakle, and it's available on Amazon. And let me tell you what it's about. But first, if this is your first time here, welcome to Tweak Your Lifestyle. My name's Todd Yeakle. On this channel, I'm just sharing my personal journey, trying to do better, trying to make small changes in my life that make big impacts in my faith, health, finances. Man, in my late 30s, I was a 2-time cancer survivor. I am still a 2-time cancer survivor, right? But I wasn't happy with where I was at in life, with where my career was, my finances, my health, my walk with God. I didn't have a relationship. I called myself a Christian. I believe in God, but I didn't have a relationship with Him, right? So since then, a little over a decade ago, I'm trying to get it figured out. No, I don't have it figured out yet, but that's the reason for this channel, right? Just trying to do better. If that's of interest to you, hit the subscribe button and come along this journey with me. Now, for the last couple of years, I've been trying to find ways to keep myself motivated faiths, right? You get motivated, you have that why that makes you cry, and there's nothing wrong with that. Have your whys. My grandchildren, newly married, just enjoying life. You can have your whys, and your desires, but it fades. You gotta have that consistency. You gotta keep that momentum going. And at first, I started doing the scale every day. I'd weigh myself on the scale, and I need that, because if I'm gonna go eat this or drink that or whatever, how's that gonna affect the scale? And it works. It helps. Another part is this channel. Your encouragement, your tips, inspiration, the messages. Thank you. I can't thank you enough. It's been a huge blessing. So this channel, being around other people with similar interests, right? With the same mindset, same goals, really helps. Third way that I introduced things was with the Seinfeld method, and that's been a huge help. Putting X's every single day that I don't have sugar or processed carbs. I'll put an X on here, and I don't want to break the chain. Since I started this new journey, back in November, right? It's a little over 3 months ago. I've only broke the chain twice. Once in February, once in March, and then so the Seinfeld method. Well, I was still missing something, and I always try to keep it simple. And my wife brought it up at one point. She's always right. Love you, baby. And she's great. I mean, it's so funny. It's like, yeah, I should start writing down what I eat, and she'll be like, if only somebody would have told you that a while back. Love you, honey. You're awesome. So I started writing down, not that I couldn't remember, hey, today I had ground beef and scrambled eggs and steak, because that's pretty much all I eat, right? But like how much, and then snacks, and the snacks, the further you go along this journey, the less I really want snacks. But I'll still have pickles and the turkey sticks, and sometimes I'll do those the turkey stick combos with the cheese, right? I don't need a whole lot of cheese, but I'll do that occasionally. And that just kind of gets me through. But anyway, I started writing that things down, and it really opened my eyes to, okay, here, I can tweak this week, and let's see what kind of changes this makes, right? Well, I don't know about you. For me, life seems busy. It seems fast-paced, and it's amazing if you just a blink of an eye, right? Just a slight, if you just lose focus for a second, it seems like your whole day goes by, and oh man, I wanted to do this and this and this today, right? And it just kind of slips your mind. Am I making sense? And so I started, in addition to writing down what I was eating, this is embarrassing, remind myself, spend time with God. Because if I don't, I'll get up, I'll do my coffee, I'll get ready for work, I'm out the door, I do this and that, and it's like, I haven't talked to God today. And for me, my best days are when I spend it with God first, right? And so I started writing that down. Hey, pray. And that's the first thing I look at in the morning. Last thing I look at before bed, pray. And then, I said, well, that's awesome. What else can I remind myself? And I just started making notes, and I was talking to my daughter about it, and she's like, hey, let's do a journal, right? And I was like, okay, what does it need to have in it? So we came up with your carnivore guide, and it kind of goes along with, if you're interested, you can get on, I put a link below to Amazon. It kind of goes along with the carnivore guide. That's a free download below. Okay, you can actually scan this to get to that, or it's thecarnivorelifestyle.com. But it's just a guide, and it's got 90 pages. Okay, because in the last 90 days, I lost 47 pounds, almost 50 pounds. Right, my relationship with God's improved. That's my goal. My relationship with my wife's improved. Yes, I have a day job, but I also have side gigs. I have businesses. They've improved, and that's what this is about. That's what this is about, and it helps keep me on point, helps keep me focused. And so let me go over it with you real quick. So you start off, the day of the week, the date. My best days start when I talk to God first. Okay, and it could be prayer, it could be a podcast, it could be worship music. I know it's when people say, hey, look, man, when did you realize you didn't really have a relationship with God? Honestly, it was when I was so frustrated with the junk, the garbage that's on TV and radio. And at the time, my daughter, she was 15 at the time, I believe, she was like, hey, Dad, have you heard of this radio station right here? They just play Christian music. And I was like, yeah, I've heard of Christian music, whatever. She put it on, and it stayed, that station stayed in my car and it's like, the music, right? It just kind of hit me. You don't have a relationship. The words, it just really hit me, and it really stirred up, right? These feelings. So it could be worship music, it could be prayer, it could be a podcast, it could be whatever it is. Spend time with God first. Daily improvements. What are you doing today to better yourself? I don't know about you. I buy all kinds of training courses. I'll see them, they'll show up in your little Facebook thing, $7, $9, $27, and I'll buy them, but I forget about them. Here, I started going through courses, books. Maybe you're reading 10 pages of a self-help book. Put it right here. And this is where you track your meals, daily check-in. So I have about a handful of buddies, okay, brothers, that we text each other every morning. Hey, have a good day, man. Hey, it's kind of chilly out there. Stay warm, or whatever. Just have a good day. We're thinking about you. If I forget to text them first, they text me, or vice versa, right? And it makes my day. And then, how many times have you lost touch with a friend because it's I just saw you a month ago. Well, no, it was 2 years ago, or 3 years ago. I told you I broke the chain twice in starting this journey, the Seinfeld chain. Once was in February and once in March. My wife and I, we met up with some old high school buddies, and we haven't seen them in a while. And it's so funny because of that exact date. Have your memories show up in Facebook? It showed up in my wife's Facebook that it was 8 years ago that we last saw them. While we were spending time with them, we're like, let's not wait another 8 years. I'm telling you, life goes by fast, right? So what I try to do is I'll reach out to my brothers, right, my small circle, and then I would just randomly, hey, someone I haven't reached out to in a while, and it's like, hey, thinking about you, how you doing? And that's it. I get those occasionally, and it just, wow, makes my day. So that's my daily check-in, okay? And then, what did I weigh that morning, and how many steps? Yeah, I keep up with my steps on my watch, right, and on my app, but this really is like, oh, I didn't hit my 6,000 steps, and I'm trying to get to 8,000 steps. I was listening to a report the other day, and anybody under 60, they recommend 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day. that reduces the risk of a heart attack by like 54%, something like that. I don't have the exact stats in front of me, but it makes sense. And because of my knee situation, I'm gradually getting that. But there's days I barely get 3,000 steps, and that's I need to be aware of that. How many days a week am I doing that? When I do get over 6,000 most of the days during the week, does that make a difference in my weight loss? I'm curious on things like that. I don't know, it might, right? So how many steps did I get each day? What went well? What didn't go well? So that you can say, oh wow, I'm really enjoying this, right? I need to do more of this. And then maybe we can start getting a little negative out of our lives about what didn't go well. Does that make sense? Anyway, I think it's really cool. My daughter, thank you, baby, for helping me put this together. And I think it goes really well with the 90-day journey. There's 90 pages in here. It's good for 90 days. Again, just check out the link. Let me know what you think. All right. And remember, you can download the Carnivore guide to go along with this to help get you going. It doesn't have to go exactly by it. I'm not strict carnivore. I do tweak things up a little bit. You tweak it to fit your lifestyle. We're all different. Maybe you want to do more keto, but check out the guide. It's free. See if that's of interest to you. All right, till next time. God bless. Keep grilling.